Hello. Hello. So how do I know if people are watching? Excuse me. So let me show you community stickers, since it's YouTube. Wow, 15 people watching. 15 people. I'm sitting there chatting away to myself. I suppose that's what it is, isn't it? Just messing with a little bit of scrap. I don't even know if it works. How can I tell who's watching? Can I do that? Can I tell? I mean, I can. So I guess you just sit here and wait to see if anyone turns up, which is pretty cool actually. Never done this before, guys. Well, what I'll do is I'll just sit here and have a little mess around with bits of scrap. Stick some logs on the fire because it's getting a bit chilly in here. I'll be back. Well, I haven't actually gone. I'm still here, look. But it's a bit chilly in the workshop, you see. So I'll stick some more logs in. Bit of luck. This will warm up in here a bit. A nice bit of oak. Before you. Yeah. There we go. It'll be roasty toasty soon. Roasty toasty. Snobby! Boom! There is someone out there. Hello, mate. Hello, Dusty. Wow, I'm live. Look at that. I did it. StreamYard. 4 people watching. Well, actually, it's 400 people. I ain't even got that many subscribers. Oh, I'm a little bit nervous now. What a wally. Yeah. Flipping heck. Look, there's people coming in. People coming in. Hello, Daniel. I've not heard from you in a while, mate. How's Australia? I've got to stop looking at the chat and look more at the camera, haven't I? Oh, Hayden. I'm not going to say that name. So, Chris from Whittam. That's a nice name you got there, mate. Yeah, warming up. Just put some logs on the fire. I wish I had someone with me now, you know what I mean? I need to get some people up that like to chat. Ali Mac's watching a film. Tina. Oh, Ali Mac is there, look. Yeah, it's working, mate. It's working. Sorry, mate, I didn't see you come in. Put a link out. How would I do that, mate? Put a link out. I'll post a comment, layout. How do you do that then, Snobby? The bike pervert, yeah, Chris. That's a cool name, mate. I like that. The bike pervert. Yeah, you like a Honda, I know that. I don't want to press end just yet. On Android, invite. Well, I thought you was watching a movie anyway, Ali. Scrap Bongo, how you doing, mate? You all right? You're new to my channel. Have you uploaded any videos yet? Yamaha? I thought you was a Honda man. Oh, guests. Look at that. Invite guests. I suppose did that come up? I went live, mate. So you thought you'd come and join me in my shed? Cheers, Ali. What film was it you was watching anyway? Do you know, it seems weird because a lot of people are talking and I can't hear anything. Did the link go out? No? I need my glasses. Look, this writing's even smaller than chat. Invite guests. Can someone explain how to put the link out? Do I have to click on guests? Yeah, but if you don't know where the link is, Ali, then all right, let's just try it again. All right, this is pretty cool. I like this. So it says I'm copied to clipboard. So how do I go about putting that in chat? In chat. No, mate, don't do Mercs anymore, Daniel. I've had enough of them. You know my trucks. Post a comment. Where is my clipboard, guys? Where is? Oh, this. Obviously, it's a clipboard, isn't it? Is that it? Wet me whistle. Fruit juice. Fruit juice on Boxing Day. Now, did it come out? Paste Control C. Guess. Oh, there's one guest. Look, it's a guest. Snobby. Oh, here we go. Look. Banned from studio. Had to stream, yeah?
Hello.
Hold up. Hello, Snobby. We got matching hats, look. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. Look at that.
You learn all the time.
Yes, mate. You're going to have to do a lot of chatting for me. Let's turn that up a bit.
Hello, everyone in chat.
Chat from everywhere as well, look. Up north. Not just down in Essex.
You'll have them from all over the world.
Yeah. Well, I thought I did when I see that bike pervert or whoever it was. That's my mate Chris, lives local. Yeah, there he is. Look, twins.
Merry Christmas.
What's that, rum and coke?
No, just Pepsi.
Do you know, I don't even think we've had a chat yet, have we? It's always been in comments and stuff like that, you know, chatting through videos. It's nice. It's nice to meet you at last.
So there's a
Yes,
few
mate.
things, right? You've got some underneath your main screen there. You've got some different picture shapes, right?
Have I?
Well, yeah, you can start clicking them now and get different like sets on the actual how we're sitting right now. So if you just go through that bar now, where all
Oh,
the
banners and all that.
no. Underneath, right where we're
Yeah.
sitting right now, there's a little row of boxes that have either got two people in the box, or there's one big box, or you got a few options.
No, not on this Android phone, I ain't.
Oh, you're on your phone.
Yes, mate.
I'm not
I'm
quite
on my
sure.
phone in my workshop,
Oh, I thought you might be
in
on
my
a laptop.
shoebox. No, I don't own a laptop. Sorry, mate. Keep talking over you.
That's all right. That happens. That happens.
We got a flower. We got a flower down in the basement, I think you call it, didn't you, Snobby?
A flower.
You was. Hello, Daniel.
Hello,
It's my
mate.
dear old friend from Australia.
Cool.
Yeah. We actually grew up together in Southend.
Really?
I
Now he's gone out.
haven't spoken to him for a long time. A long time. We've got
Wow.
matching beards and matching hats. Proper
Well,
little bunch, and we?
I have to keep cutting mine.
Do you?
Yeah.
Daniel, flower, whatever you want to call yourself. I don't know why you called yourself a flipping flower, but you've muted, mate. No, you've muted. Daniel. Have I muted him, Snobby?
I don't think so. He might have just muted himself.
I see what you mean now, you know, trying to keep up with chat and
Yeah, I've done it.
talk.
I've done it.
There he is, look, there he is.
You used to call me Flower.
Oh.
I used to call you Flower. Shut up, you're going to embarrass me.
You used to come up with stupid names for people, and I got Flower.
I used to call you Petal. Daniel, put on some clothes, mate. What's the matter with you?
It's all right, I'm dressed. Don't worry. I've just woken up.
Have you?
Yeah, it's a bit cloudy here today.
Oh, it's a
That's
shame.
it. That's the first thing in the morning.
I can't even see that 'cause it's night time here.
Yeah, it's late this morning. Good morning.
Hold on, everybody's gone. Is that my signal, is it, I guess?
Outside, look, daytime.
Look at that, look.
What's this motor you got at the moment then? You painted it black?
Oh, only the front. I just did the front because I'm rebuilding the front end of it because it's a bit old.
It's a bit missing in there.
There's the Volvo, look.
Where's
That's what
Heaven?
Hey?
Where's Heaven?
Over at a friend's house.
Scrapped it.
No, it's in a paddock.
Is it?
Yeah.
So what's Flower's proper name, YouTube name?
Daniel.
This Daniel.
Daniel Williams. He was called
Okay.
Little Daniel when I was called Big Daniel.
That's right.
I've always been a bit big and he's always been a bit on the skinny side.
I've been a bit skinny. You're right. I should get some clothes on, shouldn't I? I've just woken up. I've got to do a night shift again tonight. I'm doing night
Have you?
shifts
What's that?
tonight. Huh?
Yeah. You sound like a true scrapper.
Do I?
Yeah,
Just stay
doing
in my
the old
kitchen.
night.
Crap everywhere.
That's a mess.
Put me extractor
You've still got the goat in there.
Yeah, do you want to see him?
Extract.
Goaty, come on, say
Go on then.
come on.
This goat lives with him, snobbing.
Here he is.
Hello.
This goat lives in the house. It lives in the house.
Dusty's always wanted a goat.
Yeah. There's snobbish. You need a garden first, mate. At least a little bit of lawn.
He's still on
Well, you
milk.
could have it living in the house.
Oh no, they're a disaster in the house. They're pretty destructive. It's like
Be like
cross between a
ferrets.
cat and a dog.
A what?
Getting a bit warm in here.
Baldy.
Like just getting warm with a hat on.
It's getting warm this end, mate. It's quite nerve-wracking doing this, isn't it? Being the host. I'd like to be able to just pass this off to someone else now and sort of tell you lot to get on with it.
Well,
I could just sit there watching all my friends. Sorry, Snobby?
I say you broke your cherry now.
It's got a few people in the house, haven't we? 11. Just noticed here, Matthews has come in. Street Copper 11. How do you do, sir? UK Scrapper. There's lots of people. Lots of people.
Yep.
No, this is good. Absolutely lovely.
Put the link out again, Dan.
I can't do it again, mate. Just that was enough stress doing it the first time. But what's going to happen now is I won't feel so bad about going up on panel like in someone else's chat. As long as I can just sit there in the background like this and not say anything, like a few people do.
Do you mind if I make a cup of coffee?
Oh,
You want
I thought you'd never ask.
cup of coffee?
Do you want a cup?
Nice.
It's only instant. It's just the old.
No, you're all right.
Yeah.
Looks good to me.
Hello, Ali.
So what's going on in England then? What's it like over there? Right?
All right, Ali. How are you, boss?
Oh,
What's going on in England? It's same as the rest of the world, mate.
I don't know. Is it? Sounds a bit more full on over there.
well,
Yeah.
you can see that me and Ali have done it a few times. We've actually got our phones laying that way rather than upright. If you turn it around like sideways.
Got a pretty
I'll go upside down then.
Hey.
No, you're right with it.
Hold on.
Put the whole screen up, man.
Don't think my little tripod's going to handle this. Snobby, your screen keeps flashing, mate. Why does it keep doing that?
Oh, we've got Christmas tree lights on and the TV's on.
No, it's like it's got another picture keeps trying to come up, like another camera.
Really?
Yeah.
It's only me.
Reflection of my glasses.
No, it's not. It keeps flashing someone else's face there, Snobby. Seriously.
Really? Not me.
I've got a ghost in here.
We must have a ghost in here somewhere.
You know.
Oh, that's not good, mate.
Oh,
That's really odd.
I got the play button in the middle there.
Can nobody else see it?
no.
That's a bit blue, isn't it? Can you hear this wind?
The tail is flapping on his face.
It's blowing a gale out there.
Oh,
Fun.
it's persistently raining here, there.
Is it?
Aye, it's been lashing down since wait a minute.
Last night.
Yesterday evening.
Yeah. Nobody wants rain, do they?
Oh no,
So I
man.
could do a Raphael now and just start stripping down some of this circuit board. Look, that Snobby gave me. There's a really interesting bit in that, Snobby. Look, did you see that bit? Do you remember that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think it might have come out of that camcorder.
Yeah.
It's got some
No
nice
doubt.
gold pins on there.
Yeah. I'm not interested in all that, Dan.
What gold?
I've been down that road, and it's just not for me.
Do you know, I've been collecting circuit boards for how long have I been doing scrap now, Dan, on the road? That's got to be 10 years, isn't it? And I've got every bit of circuit board I've ever collected. Never weighed any in. So I've got barrels and barrels and barrels of it.
Yeah.
I go through it every now and again, just pull out some bits. And then
Sell it
pull
on
some
eBay.
bits of gold off.
Yeah.
Get it on eBay. Someone will buy it.
No, they will. They will. I've had some stupid quotes, but I know what it's worth.
Sell on
dump it
eBay.
Once
You'll
I've
be a
taken out what
millionaire.
I want, I'll go and dump it on Snobby's front doorstep. It'll be a mountain of it. Like a 10-yard skip ball.
You know what Snobby's doing?
Boxing it
Yeah,
back
one of
up.
them and all that.
I suppose I'm just your actual copper and brass guy, really.
Yeah.
That's it, just copper and brass.
Non-ferrous.
Yeah. Even aluminium, I've sort of gone off aluminium as well a little bit because of the price.
I hate Ali. I really do. I hate aluminium. Never have liked it.
Yeah.
You need a lot of
Always
it.
got it for melting, eh?
Yeah, good for melting. But
Got
I
it
don't
for
know, it
melting.
seems today they've amalgamated all the different types of aluminium into one price. You know,
Well,
whereas you got extruded, you know, you painted extruded, clean cast, dirty cast, and now they've just put it all in one price.
The only stuff I ever keep separate, right? I used to roll in, taking me rolled alley, me cast alley, and me alley wheels.
Right.
All
Yep.
extruded.
I got
Even sometimes I throw with the cast alley in with me rolled.
Yeah.
But I take it in on a tipper, so you know you'd be talking at sort of 300 or 400 kilo at a time, and then just tip it off. Bit of dirt as well.
Yeah, I think that's probably where the scrapyards have been dealing with it for so many years now. People probably don't realise that, you know, there's a category for this, and they just take it all in as one, you know, and then they deal with it at the yard, because that's what they do. They then start separating it into its different categories. But people just don't, whether it's they don't have the time to actually do it, you know, they just take a whole bundle in and they just get the one aluminium price.
Yeah.
And they're sort of stuck now.
It's the same with all the metals, though, isn't it?
Well,
you know,
yeah,
your copper, they'll keep all the new tube and the bright separate, but most of it just goes as heavy copper. 98% heavy copper, they call it. Yeah.
I've just not long taken in some brass, some chrome plated brass, and some yellow brass. And I thought the chrome went in as mixed, and you got a price for yellow brass. No, it's one price.
One price of brass, yeah.
Yeah. So they've done away with the yellow price, which is
and they don't mind it a little bit dirty as well. You can leave all them little steel ends, you know what I mean? Just cut them off flush. When we used to do weigh in motors, we never used to strip motors down. What we used to do was just hit the side of the water pump motors, you know, the plumbers ones, hit them with a hammer, and it breaks that little bit of cast off. That went in with the brass. So you get away with it, you know, when you're weighing in sort of a couple of 100 kilo at a time.
Yeah.
You know, it works out well. Have you ever heard of Inconel?
Inconel?
Ali, you should know this one. Inconel. Well, the cold side of a turbo, the car turbo, is an alley, isn't it?
Aye.
Yeah. Then you got a shaft, and they spun fusion. Yeah. The hot side of a turbo is non-magnetic.
Yeah, that's
from
right.
the shaft into propels. Yeah. Well, that's made out of Inconel. It's £22,000 a ton.
Aye.
Yeah. So each one of those little
turbos, though.
Each one of those little turbo fans, £2 each. Yeah.
Aye.
Wow.
So most people just throw the turbo in with the iron alley, didn't they?
Let's go and rob all the turbos off a car, Snowy. Yep, but
yeah.
Just unbolt them, they're easy. All the Fords are easy. All the turbos are right at the front. That we found there.
Yeah. See that? See what I do? Save up a box.
Alright.
Try to get the camera right here. And every now and again, you just go in, cut them off.
Aye.
So that shaft is only spun fusion on there.
The Volkswagen ones fall off. You don't need to cut the Volkswagen off. They'll fall off.
Dissolve. But that's Inconel, look.
What, the bit
non-magnetic?
That bit there?
The whole fan, Daniel. No, that's the cold side, isn't it?
That's the cold
side. Hot side, exhaust side.
That's the inlet.
That one. Oh, that's
shouting.
That's the outlet.
That one.
Exhaust side, yeah.
Yes, non-magnetic. But you'll find the shaft is. So you have to sort of cut it off and then go back.
Aye.
Go back to your Inconel and do it so it don't stick. Every time it sticks a little bit, you've got to grind a bit off because they will knock you. But that's £2 just for that bit of ink now.
That one's seized. It wants something with a hammer.
Huh?
I'm saying this one Daniel's one wants hitting with a hammer.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Well, smashed it up. Get a nice
It's
little
a
bit of
Toyota
brass
one.
out the middle of them turbos as well, didn't you?
It's a Toyota one.
That's quite a nice size. What's that, a Garrett?
Turbo.
Toyota.
It's a 2L. The diesel 2L. Old
Oh,
school.
right.
Yeah.
It's a nice size. Stick that in the post
Yeah.
and send it over.
Yeah, right. Christmas, late Christmas present for you.
And then I'll get me £2 worth, but it'll cost you £40 to get it here.
Oh, man. And import duty.
Yeah. Ali, where's your hat?
Eh?
Where's your hat?
I have got a hat.
It got a bit warm.
Oh, look at that, look at that. Snobby scrap picker.
That's hot. Yeah. I
haven't got one of them yet.
Oil off my head. I'll never wear
I
that
ain't got one of them.
I've got another one there.
If you had hair like this, then you'd be wearing.
My hair's
can't
waving,
really
waving
see it.
goodbye.
Can you look? Is that? If you had hair like this, then you'd wear a hat, man.
My hair's waving, right?
Yeah, don't.
Waving goodbye.
Yeah.
This was a lockdown mohawk, which has grown out, so it kind of just sits there.
I'm beginning to think, Dan, you're enjoying this live stream far too much, you know.
I am. I'm actually feel like I'm sitting in the lounge with you guys. It's great.
Aye.
It's great. And there's been me sort of shying away, hovering on that little button, you know, whether to click it. And I should have done, shouldn't I? I should be clicking and join you all. Because sometimes I can't keep up with the chat.
It's raining here.
Oh,
Weird.
It's raining here,
You
eh?
brought the weather.
that'll make your hair grow, Daniel.
Oh, I cut it all off. It was a bit bad. I started a little bit bogan.
Daniel's a scrapper,
Yeah, I've got heaps of bits and pieces.
upcycler.
Where does it all go? You know,
Yeah.
when they take it, where are they taking it? Back to China?
I don't care, mate. Once the dollars are in my hand, they can chuck it back on the street. I don't mind. No, I think your brass goes out to India, doesn't it?
Does it?
Your brass will go to India normally, but America
Right.
buys a lot. It depends, doesn't it? But yeah, the
'Cause that's metal.
scrapyards depends on who you go with.
Yeah, like Sims
Huh?
Metal,
Yeah, I suppose-
and Metal Management, or whatever it is.
Yeah, I use TNN, Tony Hill.
Okay.
Am I allowed to say like firms on here, or is that
Yeah, I
not
think
allowed?
Well, it's-
Say what you like.
You say what you like.
Yeah, I'd like to, but I don't want to get sort of like a strike on my own channel, do
No,
I?
you won't get a strike for it, eh? As long as you don't
Fuck it
start
then,
playing,
yeah.
as long as you don't start playing copyright music, you'll be mint, eh? And
Oh,
even if you do play copyright music, delete the stream afterwards in your sound. There you go.
Right.
Did you know that, Snobby?
Oh, yeah. It's the robot, isn't it?
Snobby, you might have to translate that, mate. I didn't quite understand him because he's from
Well,
up there, isn't he?
yeah. I mean,
I know what you
basically,
said. It's a robot.
right now, it really doesn't matter, Dan. Obviously, you're going to get the watch hours for this stream, which is very, very important. Well, the
Turn
light's
the
gone
camera
now.
off.
Have I done that?
You must have pushed
Well,
the camera button instead of the
Yeah,
chat button.
Press your camera button, so you need to that's it.
We got you.
And what you'll be able to do
No, what-
later on is put a little avatar in that picture. So it looks like this.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think I've got the dog, eh? I've got the
I've got
dog.
one of
eh?
them. I might do my hand look like that.
Claw.
Well, it is, isn't it? That's what they call a claw.
Yeah.
The old five-finger grabs.
Yeah, so it don't really
Who you got
matter.
out there? Go on.
it doesn't really matter at this stage. You know, it's your first live stream, and the likelihood
Yeah.
is by the time you've got sort of 50, 60 behind you, your hours will really start accumulating. So you'll have your hours, and then
Yeah.
you'll be just looking at getting subscribers to 1,000, and then you know you're away then monetized, and you
Yeah.
start to see a tiny little trickle of revenue come back. You know,
I'm not interested in that.
well,
Nine pence for your live stream,
9
You know,
pence a live stream.
if you're lucky.
yeah.
I don't mind.
It's not.
Well-
The weather forecast just came up. It says it's supposed to snow tomorrow.
Yeah, you do get your super chats as well, you know, which some people really take seriously,
Yeah.
you know, promote their super chats and stuff, you know, which does help. But they still take 30% of that anyway.
I heard that. Yeah, it's naughty, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit.
30%'s a lot of money.
There's
When you're talking about 100 grand.
Yeah,
out of big
So-
YouTubers, aye.
So there's a good chance this could go viral. I'm
Well,
not
when
actually
you get-
sure on what viral means, but
When
it
you
could go viral and I could end up with 1 million views.
It'll mean more lockdowns.
And I could come and sort you guys out a new truck and a house and stuff like that, couldn't I?
yeah. Can I put my order in now?
Stuff.
Yes, mate. Put your order in, but you know, it could be like an Ian Matthews sticker, couldn't it?
I'll have some of this.
It'll
Steve.
never come.
You'll never get it.
You're never gonna get it. What's that, Daniel? Lemonade.
Brick Lane, look.
Brick Lane.
Pale ale.
No, Brick Lane.
Yeah.
Brick Lane. All the way from London, is it?
No,
Whitechapel.
license here, isn't it? It's like Coca-Cola.
Where was it you lived? Bethnal Green, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was a rough old place, that was.
It was a little bit rough, yeah. It was nice though. I had my Mary Poppins house, didn't I? Or
Yeah.
flat.
Yeah.
Little roof garden full of printers and God knows what I'd find in London.
Do you remember that piano?
Yeah, piano. You lifted it up the chair. You took it all the way up those stairs, and you had a hernia.
Did that? Yeah.
A bit of muscle hanging out of your groin or something.
That's through lifting too many heavy logs and scrap, that is.
Oh, you're just a madman. You're mad, mate. You just go.
We
go
dragged
for
the
it.
piano up. We used it like a harp, didn't we? We had a good crack, actually. It was a good laugh.
Yeah. The Doctor Who, wasn't it? It was the Doctor Who TARDIS sound was made with a piano back, with a key being run up and down. So you can make the TARDIS disappearing and reappearing sound of it. It's silly.
It probably has something to do with what we might have been smoking at the time, you know. Tobacco was different in them days, wasn't it?
The one I remember, right? The roof of that place, it had a silver roof, didn't it? It was painted in that aluminium paint, and I had that 1,000 watt. Do you remember the 1,000 watt halogen light?
We had
And
in
we
the
were up there.
alleyway to keep us warm. Yeah.
And the police helicopter. Do you remember in London?
I don't remember the police
Do
helicopter.
you not remember it? So I had this
No, you must
1,000.
be smoking something else, bro.
You will remember this. You will remember it. We were making a massive mosaic out of broken tiles, right? That I'd found all these coloured tiles on the roof, and I had that big light shining down onto that flat roof, which was silver. And the next thing, this police helicopter has like buzzed us, like because it must have been a huge light shining up into the sky, and they've gone, "What the fuck is that?" Come over, and we were stoned. We were stoned.
Like a bat signal.
It's scary.
What did it say? Was it SOS or help or something?
Mad flyby. Did you hear me? Did you hear
Please
what I
send
said?
more beer. No, I didn't hear you.
Oh.
I believe there's someone in the chat apparently that wants to come up, that may want the link to come up.
No, he wants to know how.
How? Well, we'll have to click the link once it's put in the chat. He just presses that, goes through a channel, and
Links in the
it's-
chat.
it's quite simple, really.
Well,
But
putting
you
out
have
the
to
link.
It's in the
Just
chat, eh?
Just a
Yeah,
couple of things.
Yeah. Go on.
As you're new to the live streaming thing, right? You're gonna have to
Yeah.
be careful to a degree of letting people up on panel that you're not aware of, and make sure they touch their nose,
That's why I
because
give
you
you
don't
a
want
peace sign.
to get porn bombed. That could be somebody impersonating somebody like me right now.
Oh, well,
You know,
they can
just-
do that.
It'd be just a still picture of me just sitting here like this, right?
Yeah.
And then you think, oh no, Snobby, yeah, that's right. It can come up, and as soon as they come up, they then change that, right? And then you'll have
whatever they like
someone
on there.
You don't know what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. So you do have to be careful.
Basically, what they do is they give you just a whole heap of trouble. You don't want that.
I'll just turn it off, do I?
Well,
What's
it
the best thing to do?
happened
Just click end
again,
or something.
man.
Yeah.
Well, it could ruin the stream. Obviously, you could just once they're in the basement, you can see and make sure they either wave at you
Yeah.
or touch their nose, and you're aware of who they are.
All right.
Left
just-
their
So what if I've
gladiators.
got someone in the basement that I don't want up here? But you don't
Don't
want
let
to offend them.
Don't
Don't
let
let
them
them
up.
up.
Don't
And you have
let
a
them
chat with
out.
them later, like, behave yourself.
And just say, I
I'm
didn't
sure.
see you.
I'm sure in your
And just-
time, Dan, you've offended a few people looking like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just say, I didn't see you, sorry.
Scrap bongos
It's
in the basement.
Yeah, it's your stream. That's what you got to remember. It's your stream, so you know
Yeah.
you run things.
Anytime you want to kick me out, on you go, man. I don't care. I'm easy.
If you want to go and see your film with Tina, then go. I'm not holding you, am I, Ali? I'm starting to
Nah,
trouble now.
you're not putting a gun
what-
to my head or anything. My wife's over there. She knows what I am.
Hello, Dad.
You not hear her?
Hello.
Hello, Braveheart.
Hello.
That's Tina.
Yes,
Hello, Tina. You all right, love?
I'm all right. You?
Yeah,
She's
good.
watching you
Good.
on the phone.
I'm watching you
Yeah.
on my phone.
You're watching me on TV, are you?
No, on
She's on the phone.
on my phone.
Oh, your phone. Yeah, so this is hard
this?
work, isn't it?
Who's this Scrap Bongo then? Because I think he's relatively new to YouTube, isn't he?
He's very new. He's got no videos uploaded, but I think he's having a little watch now. Like you say, if people want to show their face and chat, like I did with you, Snobby, you know, you have to go in, you have to communicate, and then it's best, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you say, it could be something dodgy. He could be a really nice guy.
Yeah.
But he only just started his channel. Christmas Day, no videos uploaded. He's only ever commented on my videos, so
Yeah. Because
like I say, I'd appreciate it if he could just drop me a line or an email or whatever, or come and have a chat.
You will find there are many, many trolls out there, Dan. Yeah. That just sabotage people. You know, especially if you're pretty green to doing it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. But we've all started somewhere, haven't we? We've all been new to this at some point, so
Good evening, Edward.
And they're the ones that they pick
Yeah.
on.
yeah. So if you've got this Street Bongo or Scrap Bongo, I think his name is, he's had a little chat in the chat, hasn't he? Did someone
Yeah.
say?
Yeah, he's left me a comment on one of my videos, so you know.
Has he? All right.
Yeah. He's left a comment.
Well,
I've seen him around on a few channels as well.
Hopefully we'll see him about then. That'd be nice.
Well, you can ask where he
We're all a
comes
good
from.
bunch, aren't we? So
Yeah, you can ask where
I'm
he
normally
comes
one.
from.
Yeah, I'm normally one down in the chat. I don't normally do this.
Yeah.
There's plenty of other people that do the live chat, but I'll have to come up on panel now. I feel a little bit more confident.
Yeah.
You're welcome
Yeah,
on
mate.
mine anytime, man.
Thank you, Ali. You're a gentleman.
Snobby's always welcome. So are you, Daniel, mate. Everybody's welcome. I welcome everybody, yeah. I don't have many rules, Snob?
Ali don't have many real friends. They're all digital.
There are community guidelines, right?
That's it. Guidelines.
Yeah.
They're guidelines, and them goalposts on them guidelines actually suit YouTube, and they move them from one day to the
Yeah.
next. Yeah,
Right.
they're constantly moving, so it doesn't matter whatever you do. You're never actually going to meet the guidelines of the community of YouTube ever.
I didn't know. Go on, Ali.
I was just going to say that, see my stream there on Christmas Eve? It went
Yes,
straight through for monetization. That stream probably had more swears in it and God knows what than probably most of my live streams, Right?
Really?
Probably one of the worst for swearing and, you know, I thought to myself, this is going to get pulled up. Nah,
Yeah.
straight through,
Yeah, it just depends on how the individual running a live stream, how they want to run it. You know, you have to respect the host on how he
Yeah.
wants to run his stream. If he wants to have a respectful stream, then that's you got to abide by his wishes, really. If you don't, there's plenty of other live streams you can go to.
No, I've heard people's rules where you like not so much of the emojis and all that sort of stuff, and I was like, well, why? But it's not until you actually see on other streams people are putting 20 and 30 on there. Excuse me. That's when you understand that it can go wrong. I totally get it. Do totally get it. Rules are there. All right,
Well,
the old school is rules are there to be broken, but rules are there for a reason, aren't they? Really.
Well,
However petty some might find.
Yeah, it comes down to that big word guideline. You know, I mean, when you start to look in and research some of the stuff, which Dusty does quite often, you know, about it, you know, you can go to streams where you may well have 12, 15 people in the stream, and they've been live streaming for a long, long time, and they might have thousands of subscribers, but because you know they run their stream the way they run it, it might be the reason why. And you know, people that with a bit more respect for other people.
No, that's it, totally.
We have women. We sometimes have like youngsters watching and all that type of thing. You've got to, you don't know who's watching, and you know, have the respect.
My kids watch your videos, Snobby. They'll sit in the lounge and we'll all sit down and watch your videos, the same as Ali's. And sometimes we've all got our favourite channels, right? That are the big boys. We've all got them.
Oh, aye.
You know, where we go back over and over again, just watching their new, because you know they've been taught, they've been to all these bloody acting schools and all this sort of stuff, whatever you want to call it. And they know how to entertain people. So we've all got it. You know.
Did you go to, Snobby?
Sorry,
I was always. What acting school did you go to? Because I was always told I was an artist, but they never told me what kind of artist I was. You know,
different type of artist. What are you doing, Daniel? It looks like you're fighting off a wasp nest. That goat has got hold of your trousers, isn't it?
He's getting full on.
Ali, did you see his goat?
Yeah, I seen the goat.
Yeah.
Have you? He's
lovely
good.
goat curry.
Oh, don't. He smells great. He does smell like
I bet you, my dad used to keep goats, Because my brother,
right?
I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't drink milk. My brother, he was the same. He couldn't take milk either. So my dad got goats, right? And we used to keep goats, and the goats would eat everything, everything and anything. The washing off the washing line.
Oh yeah, he's tried. My phone's going flat. Hang on.
You might have noticed a few things in my stream as well, Dan, where I've got like people that are blue, which are called moderators.
Yeah. Sorry, mate. I forgot to mention that.
And you may well, you know, pick them handpicked. You know, people that you know that you can trust. That ain't gonna fight ass around with your stream or anything. Protect your stream, if you know what I mean. If you get a troll coming in saying all obscenities, they can be removed.
Yeah.
And you can sit there and enjoy yourself and let your moderators work on the chat. Yeah,
some people like all that, don't they? They're really good on the keyboard and watch what's going on. And, you know, I could be missing something whilst chatting to someone because I'm sitting there looking at you now, Snobby, you know, and not see what's happening in the chat. I haven't seen the chat since the beginning. And straight away, I had trouble keeping up with it. And it was like, yay. Yeah, and now we've got 11 people watching.
Yeah, you need to pay attention to the chat. And if someone's asking you a question, you need to reply to that question if you can.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's respect, isn't it? To see who's come in. like these 11 people, you know, it could be 15, 20 people that come and going. And I think it's great, everybody that's come over here just to see me. You know, I've never had so many people visit me like this before. It's great. It really is great. You know that. All of you, you're all lovely. But
that's why I said to you earlier on, Dan, it pays to have another phone, You see if you have another phone, you get to chat on the other phone,
yeah,
you live stream on your main phone, right? Okay.
You're going like that, watching tennis.
No, aye, but you can add moderators in because you can have YouTube on it, right? You can add your mods because while you're on StreamYard, you can't add mods, So it's like you have to go back and add the moderators you would want to have, if you know what I'm saying,
So you just open it up,
Only add the people that you want, You know, like obviously, I mean, I've got Snobby, right? Snobby's not going to go back and delete any of my content, right?
No.
He's not going to.
Does the mod have access to all that sort of stuff then?
The moderators have access to people that leave comments. They can hide comments, delete comments, ban them. They have access to all that.
Right? It's handy, isn't it?
But you have the final say so, because obviously, because the person who gets blocked, Snobby will explain it better than me. He's a better live
don't forget
than I am. he gets a better crowd than me. He's also been doing a wee bit more with the live streams than me.
Your Christmas live stream, Snobby. What was there, 80 people?
86 or 87, I think.
86 people.
I know.
Yeah.
And that chat was...
The thing is, right, I'll try and explain this very, very quickly. Obviously, I show an immense amount of support, right?
Yeah.
And then you start to learn over a period of time, right? You learn over a period of time who actually returns that support, yeah? And if that's the person supporting you, I don't care whether they've got 5 subscribers, 500, 5,000 or 50,000, right? Numbers are just a number, right? But if that person coming over and watching your video, then I will do my utmost to go and support that person and show that support back, right?
Yeah.
But it comes to a point when that circle becomes absolutely massive, and then you can't physically catch everyone's videos.
Get lost, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I watch as much as I can, right? I've got 1,186 friends or subscribers, right? And I watch as many videos as I can, of the people that are loyal to me, right? And that's a lot of folk, right? And what I don't manage to watch, I stick on my PC over there, and I'll whack a like on it. If it's all I can do, it's all I can do.
See, what I like doing is sitting in my workshop, tinkering away with pulling brass out of bits and pieces, you know what I mean? And just having people playing in the background. You know, it's like someone's there chatting to you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially a live stream. Sometimes I'll have any of the live streams on and just sit there doing what I'm doing. It's just background noise. Yeah.
Apparently, Scrap Bongo's in your basement.
Is he?
Apparently.
Right. Well, it doesn't show us any guests. Should we invite him up then?
Can you see his face?
No.
Oh, perhaps he went down there and came back out again.
No one there.
No one there.
No one there.
Oh, he might come back in a minute.
How did I get the link out again?
The octopus and smiley face sticks, no, yeah. Right.
Hey?
The octopus and smiley face stick. Only you know what that's about. You remember?
Yeah, cool.
I can't.
I'm on my phone, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't even work out how to put a comment in chat now. This has been going on for nearly an hour. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
The time flies. We'll have to do this more often, guys.
The main thing is if you're enjoying yourself, you know, you're having
It
fun.
is,
I mean, I do the 3 hours there on the Thursdays, right? And I really
Yeah.
enjoy it, you know. And I hear I suffer from anxiety and that. And there's some days I can't be bothered, you know. I just feel like, nah, I don't want to do it. And I still go out and click that, go live, sod it.
He's threw himself out, I think.
He's kicked himself out, aye.
Yeah, now he's gonna have to work out how to get back now.
Oh, he's done it, yeah. I've got 2 phones here, so I'm trying to work out what you're on about.
Right, so because you're on the actual phone, right? You can see the chat, right? If you want to. I choose
I'm
not
on the
to.
phone. So I've
So
got
I
another phone.
always have another. Yeah, I have another device if I wish to read the actual chat from another device.
I've got one over there,
And even if I'm on the actual PC going live, I can still have my phone to read the actual YouTube chat.
Yeah.
See who's coming in, see who's saying hi and all that. And then that's when you start to sort of grow your channel as well, because other people will see your name now. Sometimes it's better to have, what's this say, like Scrapman Dan. My name's
Yeah.
Snobby Scrap Cut and Ali Mac Mechanical, right? They're quite individual names to a degree, and they're much easier to find when you tap that name in and search for it.
Yeah.
So, like Daniel would be like, oh, it must be
Be millions of Daniels.
Yeah.
million. And to
I
actually
haven't done
find
anything.
you,
Yeah, I've just uploaded pictures of my children and stuff like that for my own. I've not been into the sort of like, the channel thing, but I get it. It's really good.
oh,
You're just sharing
yeah.
content and
Aye.
ideas. Fantastic, isn't it? I mean,
Like I've got
Yeah.
on my channel, like I mean, it's I've got some stuff, and it's just like memories that I've had with the wife and that, you know. Some of it's, you know, stuff that I say to Snobby's a load of rubbish. Well, I could actually call it a load of shit, right? But you know, other people find it interesting, you know. So,
Come back, Dan.
Scrapman Dan went, is everyone still here?
Yeah, we're still here. He's got to reconnect himself back up. He's just got to press himself back into the
yeah, you
stream
got to come
again.
back in the studio.
he's got to use the link, hasn't he? He's just got to click on the link.
No, because he's running the stream, so he's there.
Ah.
He's there, but what he's done is he's knocked himself off the panel, and he's just got to put himself back in the panel.
So where
Okay.
am I?
So where am I? He's out in space somewhere, just
He's
floating
in
around.
limbo.
He's stuck in the wire. Yeah. Can you guys see?
So I think what he's got to do, he's got to re-put himself back up on panel. He's down in the basement at the moment. So where he's down in the basement, he's got to then move his little mouse arrow over to his picture and then click back on it to bring himself back up onto panel, if that's what he's done. Kicked himself out, hasn't he?
There's one big wire.
Oh,
That's one big wire.
And you go back StreamYard.
what?
Phone thing, innit? On the StreamYard.
Where are you, Dan?
And you go back to StreamYard.
I don't know where he is right now. He's just like floating around somewhere. I don't know whether he's actually come off the StreamYard panel, like page. He might have to go up the top bar and go back to StreamYard, and I don't know where he is. Where this is how you learn, though.
Back to the browser. Cause he's on. It's cause he's on his phone, I mean, I showed him earlier on, right? I mean, I go live sometimes on the phone with StreamYard, and obviously I've got the option, you know, yourselves, now we can go live on our phones because we're over 1,000, right? But you can't have a panel,
No, but you can go live without 1,000 subscribers through StreamYard on your phone. You see, it's a different
Yeah,
platform.
that's what he's done. I've showed
He's
him how to
back.
do it.
Yeah, he's back. He's just got to connect.
with screenshot.
Ah, am I back?
Yeah,
Am I back?
you're back.
I'll try and put you a line through email.
Yeah, no worries, Scrap Bongo. I'm sure it'll all be all right.
No, I'm here, and I.
Yeah,
joining.
back.
Am I here?
Yeah.
You're back. So you may well now, Dan, get yourself, if you have got one already, like a laptop, you know, and it seemed much larger and everything on a laptop. Can you hear me?
That's weird because I'm saying something and it's coming through a minute later.
Oh, you got a bit of lag.
Yeah, I've got the same actually.
Yours is actually pretty good, Daniel.
Yeah, there's some serious lag for all of us, I think. Is it?
But see if you're listening to it on YouTube, Daniel, there's a bit of a delay anyway, right? But if you're just listening,
on the two phones.
if you just listen to it on StreamYard, it was a 5
If I
second
go
delay.
again, I'm going to try something, but I will be back.
There's like a 5 second delay between StreamYard
Yeah,
and YouTube.
no, it's a bit longer than that, Ali.
Sometimes it's 10, nah.
Right. Okay. Is that what's that? So they can censor it or something, or why is that?
It's just because it's, I don't know, I can't explain that. It's just a latency between StreamYard and YouTube there.
My Dusty just said, Dan, it's because you're down under and it's got to come all the way up and over.
Speed of light's a bit slow.
All I can hear is about 300 people now. This is like it's repeating over and over and over and over again. Look at Dusty cracking up in the comments. Look. Oh dear. Ali.
Yeah.
Ali, talk to me. Yeah. I've done it. It's all right. We're sorted. We're back. I've learned.
It's fixed.
That was hard work, guys. That must have been a giggle.
I've got to make some. I think. Ruben, where are you? Yeah, so like,
hello.
It gets easier.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello. I take it everyone can hear me now, can they?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Thanks.
Good.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Thank you. Well, that was all a bit weird, wasn't it? It was for my end anyway. Because at one point I was actually watching myself live.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened in YouTube. Yeah.
That's possible.
Yeah. Hello,
That's
Edward.
possible.
I'm going to stay this way up for now because it kind of shows the chat better. But what I need to do is I need to get myself a laptop, really, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get a cheap i3 or an i5. It doesn't have to be the world's best laptop for streaming, But see, for like rendering quality and videos and stuff, you're better off sticking with the phone like Snobby, right? But for streaming, you just need an i3 will do it, an i5, something 4 gig of RAM, nothing special, 30, 40 quid laptop, These days you don't.
Roger, that's RAM. I've got boxes of RAM. So where do I put this? Stick this in me press out or something. There we go. Look, 4 gig of RAM.
Nah, with like, I mean, I've got I've got 2 computers, right? But then I was a gamer for a long time. I was a gamer
Yeah.
for a long time, right? So, well, okay, I've got one computer and a laptop, no, 2 laptops, right? Tina's got a computer as well, so, but I was a gamer, so that's the reason I've got a computer, right? I did a lot of gaming now. I use it for editing and stuff like that, right? Not that I'm Steven Spielberg, because I'm not.
Yeah. Ali, I am
definitely.
listening, but I was just clocking me mate there. Look, he's contemplating on that goat curry. The way he was looking out the window, then you could just see it, couldn't you? Going up, go curry, go curry.
No, I was just thinking about this whole streaming thing, right? I was thinking about this
Yeah.
because I got this little obsession. Do you know that?
Oh,
I got
I
obsession
don't know,
with,
mate. You ain't one of these dodgy ones I've got to watch out for, are you?
with Duplo.
Lego. All right.
Duplo.
Yeah. How is Finn?
He's all
I see
right.
that
He's
you-
fine.
Yeah.
I've got a 6-year-old and he's big on Duplo Lego, and I've just gone mad buying it on eBay, like really old vintage stuff, and then looking at all this stuff like animation, like the Lego animation, and there's not much done with Duplo.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, because I'm a bit creative, I'm like doing stuff, and I was just thinking, I've got so much. I've got like £2,000 worth of Duplo Lego, basically, like
£2,000 worth.
Aussie grand. So say £1,000 worth.
Whoa, it's still £1,000 Lego. Blimey.
It's geeky, right? It's really geeky, but it's fun. You can
Is it?
like you've got all these characters, you've got scenarios you can invent. I've just bought a jet plane. Yeah, I know.
Who's that guy that did it with plasticine?
Thinking, because I thought about doing it, but I just haven't done anything. And it's the big step, isn't it? When you actually do it, you do something with your idea.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the hardest thing, is making that first video and putting it out there. Once you've
That's
done the
right.
first one, you're away.
It might not work. Don't want to put it down on it, Daniel, but it might not work. But
exactly.
You've got to give it a go, isn't it?
It's crap. It's not going to work. Yeah, exactly. But at least you've done something to see.
Oh, it's a good idea myself. But yeah. Who was that little plasticine fella on the art show?
Morph.
Tony
Morph.
Morph,
Well done, Dusty. Yeah. Morph, and that was just plasticine, wasn't it? You could do something like that. You're talking about doing little steel frames. Like
but with Lego.
Little play people. Yeah.
Then it moved on to Wallace and Gromit.
It did, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now he's a multi-millionaire.
Talking of aluminium, look at this.
What again?
Look. You see that? I'll have to go back to it. Where is it? I thought it. They have something called hard rubbish here. People just throw out things they don't want. Can you see that?
Yeah.
It's all aluminium.
What is it?
It's a really designy. Someone made it for a project, like in their school or whatever it was, university. An adult. He had all this extruded aluminium pipe. Oh, my phone's going to go flat.
Old dog's come to join us. Hello, old dog. Yeah.
It's a cute chair.
I think Scrap Bongo might want the link again. The link gone, he says.
The link can stay where it is for now.
Oh.
I think we all knew what happened before. I was out in space for a while. Scrap Bongo, I've got nothing against you, brother. But I'm going to try this again a couple of times and then work out how to do the link, and then you can come and join us, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah. But for now, I don't want to lose you again because I'm having a good time. We've been going for over an hour, but I ain't going anywhere just yet. But I'm scared to touch my phone.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah, so you got this alley chair, Dan.
It's gone frozen.
Who has?
Daniel.
Hey, it's that goat curry going over in his bonkers again, isn't it? Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, see,
I wonder
sometimes
what it was, wasn't it?
if you're actually on your phone and you get a phone call while you're actually live streaming, it can boot you out the live stream.
No, what he said was his battery was going
Can it?
flat. By the time he
Yeah,
got the
I know.
charger in, by the time he got the charger in, the battery probably went.
Yeah.
I did hear that going because I kept looking at my battery, thinking it was mine. Yeah, I heard that going.
That's one thing you do notice about live streaming on your phone. It eats the battery. Yeah, I mean I've got the charger in right now, and I'm stuck at 91%. It ain't charging and it ain't going down.
But your phone's on fire though, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah.
I ain't touching it.
Yeah, mine's pretty hot at the minute, but it's all right.
That's because I'm on there, snobs.
Oh,
Hey.
I can just open the door beside me. That'll let some cool air through.
I'm gonna start looking like my granddad did.
Oh, look, Taliban. I'll stick with that, I'm afraid. Yeah. The fire's gone out. I've been neglecting it. See down. See the wood burner in the corner, look. It's not even glowing anymore.
It's gone out.
It has. It's gone out and I'm getting cold.
Oh,
Need light fire.
I just see Scrap Bongo's comment. He's put the link's gone. I think the chat does time out, doesn't it? If I'm right there.
Yeah.
The chat, it times out and then you only get a certain amount of showing, don't you?
that's right.
Yeah, so that's probably what's happened there, Scrap Bongo. The links was there, but I'm too scared to touch that phone, like I said earlier.
That's all right. There's plenty of time to do another one, isn't there?
There is, mate. Yeah. Yeah. When this one's finished, I'll start again. And you'll all be there, right?
Oh, I'm in my bed sleeping.
Right, it's 11 o'clock, isn't it? 10 past 11. Look at the time.
Tech Sport starts at 10 o'clock a.m., right? Finishes at 10 o'clock p.m.
Who does?
Tech Sport.
Blimey.
I think there is like a 12-hour limit as well. There's a 12-hour limit you can do at one time.
That's right.
Yeah, that's too long anyway, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. Some people do 12-hour streams.
Aye.
Do they? Scotty Daniel, didn't he do a 12-hour? Or was that just an all-nighter? Nods off.
Well, some people use it and do it for all different reasons, Dan. You know, some people need to keep their views up. They need to get the views, because once you become monetized, right, you need to substantially sustain 1,000 views per month to remain monetized.
Yeah.
You know, like we're Dusty, she's not that worried about it, right? But as long as when she does her live stream, she gets anywhere between 2 and 250 views per live stream. If she's a little bit low, then she might put a little video out to get some extra views to stay monetized and get that threshold of 1,000 views per month.
Right.
You know, when you're a big YouTuber and you get like 1,000 views on a video, then you know it's no big deal, is it? You know, but as we're all little tiny small YouTubers, we need to work that bit harder to stay monetized.
Yeah.
I'm just swimming in the big ocean.
Little tiny.
All of that stuff is new to me. Yeah. It's all very new. I was actually watching a guy this morning. I can't remember his name. I don't like to drop names, but he was showing this Ford Ranger or something that he was slammed in the reverse gear, and he was talking about his costs he was making. I think he was making come up with a figure of like 20,000 quid, but it had millions of views. And I think you do need all that, don't you? If you want to get Might have living out of it.
I watched a guy bury a Range Rover,
Yeah.
Yeah, just for the
Bury
views.
one.
Yeah, just for the views. He dug it up a year later.
But they're
See
all
if he
doing
could
it, aren't
start
they? If you're not lucky, you could just keep watching the same sort of rubbish, and then eventually it'll go on to videos that you don't really want to be watching, and it's just a load of rubbish out there.
Oh, tell me
Not
about
like these live streams and the videos we do. It's the real deal.
See, once you put a video out there, it will continuously keep getting views because all people all over the world at some point will click on your video and watch it. So it's extra views. So, a video that you put out today in a year's time may well have 5,000-6,000 views on it. It might have more, So, and that's when it starts to all add up, because when you're talking about the revenue, although it's only tiny, minuscule revenue, but a video that I put out last year will still be putting a little drip in the pot. Little drip. Drip, and it doesn't take long to fill up a 2-litre Coke bottle, does it, with a drip?
No, it doesn't, mate. No.
And it doesn't matter. As long as your content's content, doesn't matter.
A 4-minute video, right, that I put out 7 months ago, okay, on a vacuum pipe on a turbo, right?
Yeah.
And it's got, I think it's 14,000 views on it.
Wow.
Here, I've got I don't know, about 50 thumbs up on it or something. But I don't really care,
Well, and you'll get paid. You'll get paid through that, though, will you, Ali?
I got estimated revenue. Was it $1.87?
1.3 million.
No, nothing near that, man. Nothing near that. I wish. That here don't make money out of YouTube, man.
Nah.
I make more money. I make more money on the motors that I sell and that. That's where I make my money. And if I show somebody what I've done, right, and they take knowledge away from that, then that makes me feel good, they enjoyed the video, then that makes me feel good. It makes me feel good that somebody's actually enjoyed watching the content and told me about it, even if they're not subscribed to me, I get comments all the time from people just asking me a question, I'm sure it happens with Snobby as well, people just ask me questions, and then they might follow me for a couple of weeks, and then suddenly, all of a sudden, they subscribe to me, So I must be doing something right,
It's nice.
That's the way I look at it.
It's nice.
Yeah, in our little domain, I say our domain with the scrap life type thing. From what I've learned in over just over a year and a half, I found that obviously dumpster diving is very, very popular. Right, people people going down bins. Right, and then you've got the scrappers that do the non-ferrous and the light iron, and then you've got the e-waste. And unless your name's like someone big in Australia, e-waste, I don't feel does as well as your non-ferrous metals and your light iron stuff. So if that's anything you can take away from it, and I've seen this, on many other e-waste channels, they don't do as well as the actual scrap life channels do.
It's more interesting, isn't it?
People like to see the grinder. They like to see sparks. They like that type of thing. They like to see a fire.
Well, that's not only what you do, though, is it? There's something new every time.
And that's why I don't get too involved with the e-waste.
Yeah.
I'll come across it, and I just put it in a box. Someone like yourself, but actually to do videos of e-waste, it's not as popular. I don't feel, it is.
These guys that are running their trucks, because there's a lot of good people out there doing it. Sort of like popular people. I don't know how they're running a YouTube channel and doing all the editing and all of that and running a scrap business. Because when I was running a scrap business, I was on the road 12 hours a day. There's a few people in the chat and watching this now that know me, that I was out. If I was quiet and I didn't have anything to pick up, then I'd be out ringing the bell, shouting out any old irons, It's
knocking the door.
You'd be the perfect
on the knock, your peddler's license.
As a family man with, say, 2 children and a wife, and all the upkeep and everything like that, today in the UK, could you actually run a substantial business on scrap life? I don't think you can. Not with
But
all
just
the
doing
overheads,
scrap.
not with all the overheads that come with scrapping in general. You know, the licenses, the truck, and also to maybe have a holiday abroad, maybe, or a holiday with your family.
No,
I
it's
don't
not. It's
think-
not a quality of life, is it? But it's definitely you do earn a living. You can
Yeah,
earn a
but
living.
could you pay a mortgage and have holidays and everything like that? I don't
No.
think you could.
No,
Keep a wolf from the door.
but
up with
I know some scrappers out there that are doing it. I know some scrappers local that are. You know, it depends if you are popular. If you get popular out there, you will get 50 calls a day for picking up local light iron. Then that leads into farms. There's some scrapping farms, I can tell you.
Heavy
I
stuff.
A
know
lot
Yeah.
of scrap.
that.
And if you get to pick up regular from them, you could be picking up 5 ton in a day just from one job.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, where you
brother's
are,
got a
where I am, completely different, right?
there's a lot of people in London, Snobby. There is. There is a lot of people where you are.
Picking up every single day. And what I've noticed is now, like, just for an example, push prams, buggies, hoovers, and stuff like that. People that you would never ever imagine would pick this stuff up. They pick it up, go back home, tidy it up, wipe it down, and the next week you'll see it sold at a boot sale.
Gee, you get
You know,
it.
so everybody's out there
Yeah.
looking for a pound note, an easy pound note. Bicycles, crikey! I mean, you know, the bicycles that you would have seen, you just don't see it anymore. It's gone. Blink of an eye, gone.
I used to export my bikes.
You
Used to take them down the ferry lane.
Bikes. We used to find them
Yeah.
along the canal there. I used to go and walk the dog, and you used to see tons of bikes. Just people dump bikes, you know. They don't want them, you know. You pick
Yeah.
up a bike and you go home with about 4 or 5 bikes, you know. Maybe make
But they're
one
throwaway
out
item now,
of the
though, aren't
5, you know.
they? They are.
Well,
They're
this
not like
time
they
of year-
used to be.
This time of year, you know, loads of kids today or yesterday would have got a new bike, right?
Yeah.
And you see them out today and the next few days out there on a new bike, and the old one would have just been thrown out. You don't even
Yeah.
get to see the old bikes anymore because people take it to the refuge centre, you know, and
I think
drop
they're
it
doing
off
their
there.
bit, don't they?
Yeah, but what they don't realise, they're paying their council taxes, yeah, and they're also paying in another form as well. So, you know, maybe if you was to go to the recycling centre, right, and get a little bit back, or they say, oh, sorry, we'll take a little bit off your council tax this week because you brought us in a load of scrap. No, it
It
don't
would
work
entice
like that.
people to recycle, wouldn't it?
They don't do
Yeah.
that though.
You know, we used to get like 10 pence on a bottle years ago.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we took the bottle back 10 pence. I remember that as a kid, but it's gone. It's all gone. They want everything for nothing.
Yeah.
So for me, as a scrap life, no, it's just a hobby.
It's a nice hobby, you know, isn't it? It is a nice hobby. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice
Definitely.
hobby, Snobby.
People cutting through live cables.
You what,
Cut
Ali?
through live cables, yeah. Well, look,
People cutting through live cables. I think Snobby does that. Aye. Well, just switch it off. I
No,
tried
you
it, my
see it in
missus,
scrap
yeah.
yards. You see it.
yeah, you've got to
Huh?
play the YouTube game, haven't you? You've got to, you know, you got to get them people clicking on your video, whether it's clickbait or not. You know, what's the problem of cutting a live cable and getting a few sparks off of it?
I'm gonna blow the
Cut my
box
live
anyway,
stream.
You
Just gonna
know,
blow the shut switch.
Who was it that was talking about cutting? Oh no, they're cutting cable. It's picking up scrap cable that had a load of steel in it.
Oh,
I've
that
actually-
was Ian Matthews, was it not? Scrap Metal Mark. Well, what's he called? You know him better than I do.
I can't remember who it was.
oh, projects or something.
He picked up some cable there. Was it last week? And it was full of, it was aluminium, was it not? I think it turned out to be
Most of it
aluminium.
is now. Isn't it?
Aye.
And
It turned a bit.
As UK Scrap was just wrote in the chat there, you buy a new washing machine today, they come and deliver it and they take your old one away.
That's right.
You know,
They charge you for that, though.
But
yeah. But it's
See,
gone.
They charge you 10 quid. Yeah.
see when they
And,
used to
you know,
do that up here, right?
Refrigeration
do that.
units. Refrigeration units, the scrap yards used to take all them years ago. don't take them anymore.
No.
You know, that's why if you go around, I could go around in 5 minutes and probably find 25 double freezers.
Yeah,
Because the
yeah.
scrapyards don't want them, can't take them.
Big industrial.
The
estate,
exporters
you know.
don't want them
No,
because
think that.
they get marked down on as waste, controlled waste now. They've got to be complete. If an item's broken, it's classed as waste.
And when I was at the scrapyard, a couple of weeks ago, they had the environmental health in there, environmental agency, saying there may be a possibility that the scrapyards will no longer be able to take washing machines because it's, you know, a hazard.
Yeah, e-waste. Yeah.
A hazard,
Well, look at
you know,
microwaves.
You know, they take them at the moment, microwaves, but how long was it before they're not allowed to take a microwave because of
But a lot of that's only followed fashion, though, Snobby. You know, you go back 20 years, you weren't allowed to scrap exhausts. You couldn't do clutches or nothing like that. Exhausts were a massive problem, you know. And now you can have a truckload of exhausts and they don't bat an eyelid. Cats, it's not going to be long until they say, right, you can't weigh in cats because they're full of all this DPF, you know, and all the diesel problems, and no one should be handling that stuff, really, should they? It's nasty. It's some nasty stuff in scrap.
Full of carbon, man.
Keep an eye on the chat as well, Dan, because you may always have new people coming in, and you can just say hi.
Thank you, Snobby. JCT, hello there.
That's it. That's
Paul Hayden, local boy. It's hard work trying to keep an eye on the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Tina usually shouts at me and says, oh, look, somebody said hello to you.
I think Mark Stone shouted, Dan! half a dozen times. No more than 3 capitals, please, Mark. I was at Street Copper 11. Look, the capitals don't bother me, I don't think. Not yet, anyway. I'll let you know. Right. It's been going for an hour and 20 minutes.
Great,
you lot have been great. It is. It's 11:30. And I'm going to go and get a cup of tea. And I think I'll round this up, like as the others say. Round it up and see you all again some other time.
Why not?
It's been great. Yeah, it's been great chatting you, Snobby. Ali, I don't know if Daniel's still listening, but thank you, Daniel, for joining us. And everybody else. There's still good people watching as well. Yeah. It's made my day. It really has. And I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. But see you later, Dusty. In the comments. Everyone will be doing that now, and I'll be looking down there going, bye, bye, bye. I need to be like what do you call them? Like a TV presenter. I need to go to presenter school for a little while, and I'll be as good as you guys.
Don, just be yourself. Don't be anybody else, Snobby.
I'm a Gemini, mate. I don't know who I am.
Just be yourself, mate. Because I watch a lot bigger YouTubers, and I'll be honest with you, mate. And when you watch some people, you think to yourself, like they've gone from having, say, I don't know, from my level right up to having maybe 10, 20,000 subscribers. I mean, you're watching my Christmas Eve live there the other night. There's a guy came in, right, and he's the same now as he was when he had 10 subscribers. You've got to
be real, haven't you?
Almost on the same level as Ian Matthews, Snobby, you know.
Yeah.
And still the same guy, you know. So Ian Matthews is
growing quick.
Never gonna change, you know. Yeah. So
I've noticed a few of you guys growing quick.
And you'll never please everybody.
No, you won't. You won't.
Nope.
And that's life. Nope. That's life in general, from what I've learned.
That's how I decide. You know, in our little community, I like to try and see everyone's video. But if there's ever a video I don't want to watch, I won't say, yeah, I'm going to watch the whole of it. If it don't interest me, then you can't watch it, can you? Really?
Don't watch it.
You know. If you know, that's what it's like. I can't watch all of the videos.
See,
I do have a good go.
See if I don't want to watch it. I don't watch it.
Look, everybody's dropping off. Look, there was There was about 30 people a minute ago. We're down to 7.
And before you go, Dan,
anyway,
before you go, right?
yes, mate.
Something else you can learn as well before you do go, right? Is that you can shut the stream down, right? And we will still be here, and it's a private chat. Nobody will ever see what we say after you shut the stream down. So you can try that before you go if you want.
What? So just press end, and you 3 guys will be here, but everyone else will go.
Everyone is. It ends at YouTube. Bye.
Yeah, try it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do.
Bye, everyone.
So,
Bye,
thank you
everyone.
guys for joining us. See you later.